You know, at the end, I there's something satisfying of seeing a the lifeless body of a YouTuber getting dragged out while their own video is playing. There's something satisfying about that. But I digress. Yeah, the two protagonists are horrible. They have no survival instinct at all, and they made the movie hard to watch. In fact, later in the video, I have some bloopers in which I say I literally only made it to the 40-minute mark, and I had to push myself to watch the rest of the movie. But thankfully, it got much better. The villain, or Rebecca, she's psychopathic, sadistic, and she's witty and intelligent, and unlike the protagonist. Um, yeah, she's very well written. I like her lines. Like, the cat put up more of a fight than those two, or I'll be known as that bitch that killed DARPA. No, that bitch that killed that that old crazy bitch from DARPA. I like the villain. The villain's good. Her murder is good. She's lively. There's something oddly, what's it called? Oddly likable about her. I wish she had. I. This is what I said when I was watching the show. I wish, first of all, that she had more murders. That it was more than one person in the Airbnb. That it was more and more people. Because she didn't kill people. She just she only killed those two. How disappointing. Well, she did kill another person, but I wanted, I seriously believe this could have been like a classic. Like, I seriously believe that if if it centered more around Rebecca and her killing the people that, you know, in the house that she Airbnbs, or I think it would have been a good movie or show. Um, because her lines are funny. I like her. You know, she's sadistic. I think she pulls it off. The actor who was, playing her pulled it off. I liked it. I really liked it. I wish there was more of it, but unfortunately, the entire movie is plagued by two protagonists with no survival instinct, and I just don't like them. The two protagonists are very unlikable. Um, it's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Like, if the movie wasn't based around the protagonist and it was based around Rebecca and her murdering people, this would have been a good movie. An easy 8, you know? Because Rebecca's a good character. She was crazy in the beginning, but she became more eloquent in the middle of the movie. And I think, yeah, they went for more intelligent, and it pulled off. It was good. I like that she stalked people. It was good. There should be more Rebecca and less, useless protagonists. There should have been no protagonist. Should have been just her murdering people in the house. That would have been entertaining to watch. And then you just see, like, there's a group of people one day, there's a group of other people, and like 3 days later, and it just more victims, and I would have watched that. I would like to watch that, but unfortunately, that's not it. And it would have been really interesting because she has a fun way to murder people. Because all the murders were fun to watch. I didn't see it coming. She's very peculiar, and that's really good for a villain. I mean, a murderer. Especially ones that's sociopathic. Is it called sociopathic, or is it just called psychotic? I don't know. But yeah, I wish there was more Rebecca because then it would have been a good movie. I don't know if I can recommend this movie though. This movie isn't that good, except the Rebecca scenes. So I suggest you cut through the halfway through the movie to watch the movie, like at the 40-minute mark, because you don't really need the rest of the first beginning of the 40 minutes. I just saved yourself some time. So I watched Super Host. I think that's what it's called. And this movie in the beginning is really, really, really bad. After, you know, stop trying to be ominous and be really cheesy. I don't know. The beginning is horrible. It's straight up domestic abuse. Basically, the woman just like berates and degrades the guy. I think at one point they feel so bad for the dude in the movie that they rewrite her character. So there's that. And the the plot is that they make YouTube videos and they're making an Airbnb YouTube video, but oh no, it's not as they expected. I only watched 40 minutes of this movie. I lost interest after that, but I'm just gonna make the review because you know what? Why do you need to watch the whole movie to make a review? Um, in terms of cinema, it's not that bad, but the writing gets a little bit better in the middle. I noticed that. In the beginning was horrible. I had a hard time watching it. Um, I don't think this movie gets any better. There's behind the scenes um, of it if you want to watch for that. I was trying to, download clips, but instead I saw that. Yeah, the movie is. The, I don't want to say the movie is bad. The movie is has a good premise, but it's somehow not as interesting as I feel like the situation arises. Like, because if I watch a crime documentary about an Airbnb and how a woman murdered a family of like an entire family, like grandkids, like not even, I don't even know. Remember, I'm only 40 minutes in. Like, let's just say she kills, an elderly couple. I feel like that's a great premise, and she like hosts for Airbnb. That's a good idea. That's a good premise. I will watch that crime documentary, but I don't know why it didn't hit the nail on this one. Because the subject itself is very interesting. Like it's it's a good premise, but the lack of execution and I don't know. I just hate the character, the female character. Both of the characters, I just can't relate to them. They're both, a little bit insane. And that's that. That's the recap. I'm gonna make a part two if I manage to finish the movie. So I'm at the 50-minute mark and I just got jump scared. Um, Yeah, but I did notice that the dialogue and you know, they're starting to do found footage type of camera work. Um, the movie is definitely getting better. I feel like it's more entertaining now. Now that our murderous villain has the main stage now. I feel like that was the key. They in the beginning they focused too much on the characters, but now they're empathizing with them. You know, the whole point of them making these YouTube videos before they could afford their own place, they either lost their home or something like that. I don't know. They're currently without their original home. I just wanted to say that the first thing they think of or they do when the main villain shows a hostage, you know, an elderly woman, the first thing they think is, "Oh, you're sick." Not, "Oh my God, uh, we gotta help this lady." It's just like, what? Uh, I, I don't understand these characters thinking. They're like overly emotionally irritated. I don't even know the word, but they're very indecisive.